don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word. You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. Don't give me this. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight.
Hello,
Huh?
Miss D.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of lighting we got going on. I don't know what kind of angle this is, but we're working with it today,
You
okay?
look fabulous as always, so I am not
So
mad.
you beautiful. Look, the titties are tittying over there,
I'm
mama.
just jiggly today. I felt extra jiggly, and I was like, you know what? The world gets to see it. I'm
I
very proud
love
of it.
it.
Thank
I love
you.
it.
They've
You
been
look
doing good.
beautiful. Listen, I know both of us are ready for the warm weather. You know, we lost an hour of sleep, but that just means we have
Exactly.
less time to be in the streets. So we have to make up for it.
First of all, more daylight. I'm going out, titties out. I can't wait for like fully sundresses. Give me my
Mhm.
sundress,
Give me
no
my
bra, no
sundress.
nothing. That's it. Let me jiggle with all my right. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
That
I'm a dress girl. Like
me
I'm
too.
so sorry, y'all. I gotta take this piercing now because it's like, oh, killing me.
I
Jesus
got you,
Christ.
Lily. I'm gonna
But
put it on my
yeah, no,
sweater.
I'm a sundress girl. I just love dresses and I wear them all winter. I just wear tights underneath. I layer up something cute, but I love to wear dresses at all points of the year. But I
Hey,
can't wait.
Sal.
Hey, Sal. Hey,
How are
Ed.
you? Hey, Ed. Thank you guys so much for showing. All right, but no, I'm the same way. You know that. I think you know what's really crazy back in the day when we used to work together. Uh, I was very much pants at the job. And then one day you were like,
Mm.
I am a girly that only does dresses. I was like, you know what? She's always wearing dresses. I could do that too. And
No,
that
I
was one of
want
the inspiration. I was like,
dresses.
because I hate. I don't like, which is crazy. I don't like being restricted. I hate clothes. I hate
Okay,
clothes.
fair.
If I could be
Okay, are
bucket
you a
naked,
nudist? Would you like consider yourself like if you could live that life?
yeah.
Would you be a girl?
Yeah,
Mm,
honestly, for me, because I don't see any shame in my body at all. I don't see
okay.
no shame in my body. Like I've straight up been like in hostile situation, like the traveling, those
Yeah.
housing, and I'll just walk right out, and I'm like, oh yeah, forget people are here. Like it's like y'all not gonna want to see. Which you know, I'm also about consent, right, guys? I'm not gonna just go out show titties to everybody for free. Yeah, ma'am,
That part.
exactly. But yeah, I'm excited about our topic today, tease and denial. Shout out to the person who commented. One of our viewers commented they wanted to talk about this, but unfortunately, I couldn't find it after. But I know you did
And
it, and
this
I know
is
it
the
wasn't a
first
fever
time
dream.
Sexually Speaking has done this. This is the first time
Yeah,
we are taking viewers' suggestion and
exactly.
running because it
Guys,
was a
if you have
great
some
one.
good, no, honestly, and I was excited because it's like this, and our
Mhm.
next topic next time is gonna be
Oh,
delicious,
that next
delicious.
week, oh, that topic, y'all, is gonna go crazy.
I
It's going
know.
to go crazy.
However, so I would love to start this off. I want to put the screen right to our lovely Miss D. She's going to discuss some things with you, and then I'm going to pop on and we're going to see what's good. See you soon.
Yeah, I'm going to give my regular spill. I'm going to give all of my info and tell you what I got going on and all that great stuff. So it is Misty here. Um, some of you have met me before, some of you have not. I am the kinky host, okay? And I have a lot of things coming up. So I would like for you to take the time, if you would, and follow me on social media across all platforms. It is Miss D, that is MZDEEX. That is on Instagram. That's where I post most frequently, and you can get in contact with me the quickest. I might also post my events on FetLife. It is still the same, Miss D X, and I'm on TikTok. Don't really be posting on there. Your girl just be scrolling, but definitely go there, follow me, and on Facebook. I am trying to be a part of the Facebook community a little bit better over there. I'm in a lot of groups, so yeah. Also follow me on there if Facebook is your thing, and you're just trying to keep up with all of these events that I got coming up for my peoples. Okay. So hopefully you will be attending the cookout. The Kiki comes first. So the Kiki is a queer munch that I run in South Philly. And that will be March 20th. Lord, like coming up soon. And it is a chill vibe. It is sexy in there. It is Black owned. The food is good. We get food specials, drink specials, free entry. And it's just a queer Black ass time. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. It is great. We sit down, we talk about some kinky things, talk about regular life things, because of course we're all regular people and have regular day jobs, and people are our parents and aunts and uncles and daughters and brothers and sisters and theys, thems, and all in between. And it is a great time. So I suggest if you are queer that you come on out to the Kiki Munch. It's fantastic. And then after that, of course, the cookout. The cookout is a POC munch in Delco that I throw. And it is on Baltimore Pike. It's at Illusions Lounge. And it is a hell of a time. It is a hell of a time. Now, if you like a big crowd, then the cookouts are you want. You want to meet a lot of the local kinksters, local lifestyle people, the local BDSM community, swingers, nudists, people into role play. I mean, any and everything is at the cookout. Okay. We have a wide range of people and fetishes there, and it is a great time. Now, these events that I'm speaking of are vanilla. I love throwing vanilla events. And I have another event coming up in April that I can't quite talk about because it is exclusive first information to anybody that has ever attended one of the feasts. If you have purchased the ticket to the feast, you are about to receive a text today about my next event. It is not vetted. So guys, anybody hasn't come to my event, ain't been vetted. This event is not vetted because there is no play, but it is very sexy. When I say it's going to be incredible, you're not going to want to miss it. You don't have to be vetted. The price is pricing, okay? The price is fantastic, okay? So yeah, I got a lot coming up. I got an event in May. Secret Scroll, new locations. You know, locations is a hot topic. New locations dropping. You know, we're getting really sexy for the summer. We are getting really sexy. We are getting really Black, and we are coming to shake shit up. And I can't wait. Like, I literally cannot wait, y'all. I'm so serious. I'm like, when I say I am dying to like tell y'all all the events, all of them, I am dying to tell y'all all of these fly ass venues your girl just booked. And also, shout out to me for getting some venues on the free, because that's what I do. You know, negotiations is a hell of a drug. But I'm very, very excited. And I cannot wait to have all of these different types of events. We're not just doing munches over here. We're not just doing play parties. The name is Miss D, the Kinky Host, for a reason. I will always try to expand, be better, do something different, mix it up. The munches are staple. They're not going nowhere. And I'm also very excited to say that the Kiki Munch has been every other month just because your girl has been busy. But the Kiki Munch will officially, after March, be every single month. So the Kiki Munch is every third Thursday of the month at room 148 Lounge on South Street. And the cookout is every month at Illusions Bar, and that is every last Wednesday of the month. The Kiki is from 6 to 9. The cookout is from 6 to 10. You know, I just start putting on my flyers, guys. CP time is to be expected because y'all just, black people. Yeah. So I know y'all niggas gonna show up late. And it's okay. I love that. We love that. We respect that. And no space for the latecomers. But if you don't like a super big litty crowd, DJ blasting, the bartenders backed up because so many people coming in at the same time, get there when I get there. I get there at 6. Okay. Come hang out with me for an hour and it's chill vibes. Okay. But is Miss J back? Do I hear her? Do I hear her back there? No, listen, I am all set to go. This is Miss D. Please also follow me on social media. It is MZDEEX. Okay, I have to do this, even though my camera's hella close today. Sorry about the setup, guys, but follow me on all the things, and I'm gonna let Miss J go and talk about all this fabulousness. And we are going to dive into the subjects after this. Okay.
Hello, my lovelies. I'm back. And shout out to Mrs. D for holding it down for a little bit because I was doing my thing as always. But yes, guys, I try to make it easiest for you guys for everybody as possible. You see that we have the QR code. You saw that also for Ms. D's little segment. You can literally scan it. The first one will be hers as the kinky host. Go straight to her Instagram. You can follow all of her events and everything. Keep updated. The same thing with the bottom. It's just for sexually speaking things. You can go there. It'll be our website. We're getting merch soon. We're getting a lot of stuff handled, guys. I'm working on it. I'm negotiating. We're getting shit done. Okay. Also, quick before I get into all my stuff, shout out to Luna, Chibi Fox, and the Spicy Johns or the Lunatics. I don't know which way they were going with. I just recently came back from an event, which was a streaming event or like for content creators and such like that. Met amazing people. Shout out to y'all. Um, Hopefully you guys see this and you don't get too shocked. I'm still that sweet, yummy lady who just happens to talk about kinky and sexual things all the damn time, but in a educational way. So with that in mind, um, I don't have anything super updated besides working on sexually speaking in my other podcasts. You can just go to my QR code there and you can figure out where to follow me from there. I only accept friends and follow back on Instagram. So just get me on there and I'll be more than happy to, oblige everybody with respect. And I believe that's pretty much it. I do want to go more into, and I'm sorry if you hear for beeping in the background, but I do want to get more into the fact that, guys, me and Ms. D work really, really hard. We get our grind on all the time. However, Stars help us. That's on Facebook. You can donate. Doesn't have to be super crazy. We understand the economy is crazy. However, that helps us to better have our programming, to filter things in and out, help things that we need to, maybe for events or what have you. So just keep a lookout for that. You can donate on there, or you can also go to our Ko-fi. You can see the link at the bottom. um Sometimes it pops up. You can just go in there and also donate time there. Doesn't have to be any particular amount. Heck, it could be $1. A dollar goes a long way. Sometimes we'll figure it out. We're just grateful to have you guys with us. It's been, oh my gosh, yeah, we're on our second season, third episode. So that's all from me right now, and we're gonna get back to the both of us, so you get to see both of our lovely faces in one moment, and that's all. So give me 1 second. There we go. I'm gonna pop out just for 1 second. So you do the thing.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk about a little bit about Black Fade. Oh, nope, I can't hear you. I can't hear my
Oh,
girl.
soccer Sunday. Soccer Sunday. We're not doing soccer Sunday.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
no, no.
paying for
I
that.
know we're not.
But yeah. Okay. I'll be back.
Okay. So, if you guys don't know, again, I apologize for this lighting. This lighting is absolutely crazy today. Like, and I'm a lighting person in real life. So, Again, I apologize. But so I know you guys know Ms. D, me from the lifestyle, usually from this podcast, my Instagram, throwing events, all of those things. But me and Ms. J also have other interests outside of the lifestyle. And we kind of like want to tap into that sometimes, like here and there, because, definitely lifestyle content will always be here. That is our audience here. But we are also very happy to let you guys know about Black Fae Day. So, me and Miss J love some nerdy shit. If you didn't know, we talk about a lot of things blurred related on this page. But her and I and two other friends of ours started a meetup in Fairmount Park that we host twice a year, and it was for Black people, POC people that love cosplay, love maybe not just doing like superhero characters, but love like the mythical world. So mythical creatures, fays, like fawns, like anything like that. So it's really a cool like meetup that we were hosting in the park. And then we started collabing with the creator that created Black Fayday. Her name is Jazz, and she also has a podcast with Miss J. Like, and y'all should be checking that out. So Black Fayday, I believe, is the second Saturday of every May. And we will be back outside. Last time we had almost 100 people show up. Everybody sets their own picnic area. It's kind of like dinner on block for Black nerds that like fairy shit. Like, that's how I can describe it. It's like a meetup in the park. Miss J is back. She can help talk about it even more. We have music. Everybody sets up their own tent. It's a
It was so much fun.
fantastic vibe. And it's free.
Oh yeah.
And it's totally
Oh
free.
my god. First of all, can we just talk about how our tent was the fullest though? Everybody came to our tent.
We were litty.
We were lit as hell. Everybody enjoyed themselves. Shout out to everybody who attended and the collaborators and all that stuff. We love that. Thank you guys.
And shout
But
out to whoever put on that playlist of like trap, like medieval music. When I heard like the
oh
trap medieval
yeah.
version of Vegas Island, I literally lived.
Yep. That shit was honestly that whole thing. The photos first of all, okay, we'll talk about that another time because the photos are amazing. Shout out to Jasmine Lafleur, the queen of Black Fae, the Black Fae herself. We
Yes.
love her. We do a podcast. Her and I do a podcast about spicy books that represent POC, Black and Brown people in the, I guess you could say, fantasy and dark romance world.
Mhm.
And it gets super spicy. I ain't gonna lie. Like honestly, we some of the stuff that we read on our show literally inspires me for our topics. Okay. Like I'm
Yes,
like, could I
that's
do
how it should
somebody that
be.
changes? I could fuck a flame horse, but not like a horse. Yo, I will understand later.
Yes.
We'll
But
understand
Black
later.
Friday is May 10th this year,
Yes,
and
it
we
is.
will be doing a meetup and look out for that. It will be on social media, probably Eventbrite,
And
a whole
it's
bunch of
free.
different things.
It
And
is
it's
free,
free.
guys. Bring your
Come
own
dress
stuff.
up, bring some bubbles,
Mhm.
and yeah, just hang out with us.
Yeah, honestly, it was just like, and we're all friendly. We're not gonna like, if you're very shy, like I'm a shy person, surprisingly. I and my homegirls, all of us, Ms. D, all of us included, we will put you in to get to know like we're big, we're all a big group of fun people.
Yeah,
It's not a gender exclusive thing. It's everybody.
no,
You
it's
can
for
dress up.
everybody.
Everybody. We just want peace and love. No fighting, no argument. Don't bring no drama. The only thing we're gonna do is twerking like we did last time. We were twerking fairies in a circle.
And
It
then
was
shout out to Gina. Shout out to Gina the Siren for
yep.
giving us like these
Oh,
rip.
those things. I still have mine upstairs. I
Listen,
love
I
my little twirly
smoked
thing. My
and
little
had the ribbon going to the medieval trap
yep.
music. I was living my
Yo.
best that day.
Yo, honestly, I'm bringing mine next year. I think I don't know. We got to figure out costumes because I know this year's theme is um. Oh my god, fauna and flora and fauna.
Oh
So
yeah, okay, I can do that. Oh, I
I
can
don't
do.
know.
bad.
I'm gonna use my dragon again. I gotta use my
Yeah.
dragon. I miss my dragon. But
That's
anywho,
like my favorite thing.
anyway,
And I haven't got to DIY anything like in a while. And I love like making a costume. And last
yeah,
year, like I was so overwhelmed with work. I kind of wore something basic and I do
yeah.
not want to do this again this year.
But you were adorable though. You're one of the most adorable ones. But what was it? I want to be jellyfish princess one day.
Oh,
Jellyfish.
I
I
have
need you to make
jellyfish
me
earrings.
be a jellyfish because you look so good in that hat you did for the
No,
soccer
girl,
Sunday
I
few years
cannot
ago.
wear that hat again.
Everybody
I've
was
worn it
loving
so
it.
many times. So
Okay.
many times.
Well, anyways, back to get on topic, y'all. Sorry about that. I always love reiterating with my girly girl.
I know it was a lot. It was a lot. Sorry,
It was
guys,
a
but
lot.
we are here for the sexiness, and
But
it's
now
about
it's
to go.
just that, first of all, what is the topic about? What are we talking about again?
Listen, teasing.
Okay.
Are you a tease?
Always. I'm baby
Always.
girl.
Ooh.
I'm baby
Well,
girl.
your baby girl. I love to introduce, and I'm like, listen, I verbatim ask
Hmm.
anyone that has met me and like
Hmm.
trying to get to know me. I
Hmm.
say, oh, I'm pretty princess. I'm
Oh, I love
pretty princess.
that.
Like, no. I can't open them.
I was like, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know. I'll still
100%.
stab you, but like not this way. Ooh woo. Like,
But until tell you to do
hmm
some shit.
oh, exactly. I don't get my emotions for free, god dang it. But what was it? How about you? You think you're more of a tease?
No, 100%. So
Mhm.
definitely wore my brat earrings tonight for a reason.
Mhm.
Love it. Like I love the
Mhm.
cat and mouse chase, that
Mhm.
feeling. I love to tease. I like to tease like
Love it.
when I know I really like somebody and I'm feeling
Mhm.
it and I just want to like fuck with them a little bit. I
Mhm.
also like to tease somebody that I don't know. I'm figuring out.
Yeah.
And I also like to tease people that
Mhm.
I have no intentions on doing anything with you, and
Cuz
you
it's
also know
fun.
that.
But that's
But
the
I'm
brat in
gonna,
you.
yeah, I am going to tease. Yeah, yeah. Don't
I love that for us.
don't
I think
hop
that's
all
why
over
we
me.
click so much. I think that's why we click so much because we're the same way. I'm like, oh, well, that's cute. You thought you could talk to me. Oh, you could
Oh,
never have me, could you? Fire, go do something. Prove it.
listen, I had someone in my DMs today, right?
Mhm.
And then I want to talk about a comment about a DM, but in my DM today was like, "Hey, goddess, love that, by the way,
Always.
love that. Hey, goddess, so do you ever think it'll be a time we'll meet up?" Now, this is a man that has been in my DMs
Okay.
for I don't know how long. And I sent back this long message that might have
Mhm.
came off rude, but I don't think he took it that way. I was like, listen, I
We love
throw
that.
2 events a month, a minimum. Minimum. Your girl is always outside. I'm a mixy ass bitch. If I'm not hosting my event, I'm going to someone else's. If you haven't caught me outside and you're
Mhm.
addressing me on Fed, so you in the life, if you haven't caught me
Thank
outside,
you.
baby, that's on you.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually on you.
Why are you not quick enough?
But yeah, like that's on
Mhm.
you. And like he was like, oh, like so you're like one of those event girls. Like you only come out like if it's an event. I said, no. I'm one of those safe girls. I'm not meeting a stranger off the internet and
Yeah.
pull
What is
up
this? The
to
early
one of
'90s?
these things. I throw free events. You don't have to come to one where you gotta buy a ticket. You can't even come out to a free event, but you want to be in my DMs talking about when am I stop playing goddess? Never, never.
I
I'm
need
gonna play. I'm
$50
gonna
just
play.
for this
I'm gonna play to
audacity.
the end. I'm gonna play to
I don't
the
got time.
end.
No, thank you.
Uh-uh.
See, I
So yeah,
think
tease, 100%. So we're talking
I don't
about tease
know.
and denial.
Denial.
So do you
True.
like to deny?
I do.
Maybe- Okay, talk
I
about it.
think it's so I think for me it goes again, I put everything to the primal situation. I like the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see how long you can go. I like to go without. I like the
Mm.
fact that you're thinking. First of all, wait, give me what's like Sal. $50 not a lot. I was charging motherfuckers 100. Don't. That's 50% off. Okay, that's just audacity. To talk to me is another 50.
Listen,
So
y'all are meeting a very new Miss J here. Miss J,
I'm
Miss J
very
needs to get them
mean.
together, okay? And still will.
Yeah. Look, and I still get paid to do nothing. I'm like, oh, cool. Can you undem me? Can you unblock me? I'll think about it. I paid you your fee. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. I didn't say I was gonna unblock you. I said it was potential too.
I
Get your shit together.
like the tease and denial. I
Oh,
think
I love it.
sometimes, oh, I feel like I have a hard time with the
Hmm.
denial, like if I'm like really like committed to that person. But like I feel like the less commitment I have, the denial is so easy. Like it's just like, oh,
You know what? I'm opposite. I think I have
opposite.
more. I think I'm more inclined to hold out with them longer if I'm interested
Oh no, for sure,
because
for sure.
because
Mhm.
I think like we're going back to like the milking situation. I want to keep denying them until they get to that point where they're just like uncontrollable, like they have to, move and they have to do something where they're begging and crying or
Yeah,
whatever the case.
like oh my god, if
Like,
I'm
please, Goddess,
milking,
please, please, please. I'm like,
if
oh, I
I'm
love what.
milking, and I
Yes,
got you to the point like where you are just like you're
just saying,
bodily
good boy gets
feeling.
them. Love it. Good boy, good girl, bless you. When you just call them good boy, good girl at the same time, boom, done.
So like
I have done my job.
I love like milking from the back. Like I would love to like milk from the back, but I like to milk with you laying on me and you're like in
Hmm.
between my legs because when you
Hmm.
get to that point where you feel like, oh my God, like I can't control this even. Nobody, I'm telling you to
Yeah.
tighten up, nigga.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you feel like when you get to that point, your body kind of gets uncontrollable a little bit. So
Hmm.
that's why I like that position more because I can kind of
Yeah.
wrap my legs,
Yep.
my arms around you, at least one arm, my legs,
Mhm.
one arm is doing something else.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is
yeah,
doing
yeah,
something
yeah,
else.
yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's my preferred position,
Okay.
milk wise. But if you can really handle it, and I know that you can, and I've seen you do it, then I'm gonna put you on your knees and make you do it.
Have you did a denial situation where they were like pleasuring themselves in front of you and making them do all the work and just staring at them?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I love
So
it.
I've done it twice before. I've done it once where like I'm just saying like the foulest, craziest, like you could never touch me, it's small, it's all the things. That is what they want to hear, right? But I've also done it, and this is definitely my preference and like my way that I like to top or be a D type, is they were doing it across the room, right? And I'm just like giving them like the most positive affirmations, like, oh, now
Oh
that
yeah.
I eat that up. I eat that up.
Hmm.
Yeah, because like, and I understand that that is like a kink for some people. Like some people like just want to be belittled, to feel small. I understand and I know that is a
Yeah.
thing. But I love like the people that can find like to be turned on like from like positive energy.
Oh yeah.
Like man, oh
I
that's my
think that's no, I think that's something that I'm really getting into. I have a submissive that I play with, like another play partner,
hmm.
and they're all about positive. They want to be denied, which is
Yeah.
great, but everything has to be, of course,
And
certain words at the end,
that
but
is me.
positive.
That is me. And that's why
Exactly.
it's very hard for me to find
Mhm.
subs because like people are just so programmed to like intense, talk to me terrible, be nasty, be
Yeah.
mean. I'm like, I can do all
Yeah.
the same feeling and give you love.
No, and I think what's crazy about it is that especially newcomers, right?
Oh,
Newcomers, they automatically think it has to be degradation. They feel like it
yeah,
has to be negative and you have to be berated. No, it could be
yeah.
positive. I want to say that I'm proud of you. I want to say stuff like
Mhm.
that. Like, especially when I'm doing the same thing with the partner and they would beg, for their release or what have you. And I finally let them and I tell them how proud I am that they waited this
Right.
long. I was like, or how much it is, or whatever the case it was that makes them. And then like to the part where they're just like melting. And I love that.
And then the other side of that, like you enjoy telling them like they're proud, you're proud, and they receive
Yeah.
that and they like that. And I don't know, it's just like I just think it's just so great.
No, it is. It's a beautiful thing because honestly, my and
And
we
it's
me
not
and you
to
talk
say
about
that I
this.
won't degrade. Also, it's
No,
not.
no, yeah. But I think it's
It's
also
just
the
that I
pleasure of both.
lead with that. And then if you can't
Exactly.
follow instructions, if you're not, keeping up with how much water I told you to drink a day because you should be
Yeah.
doing that, that's probably
Don't
why you're
tell me
getting
what to
headaches.
do.
You're not
Why do
drinking
I
water
get so
enough and not
defensive?
eating. And I'm gonna treat you like I'm gonna act like your mama. For real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you get your shit together. But when you don't, then you're gonna make me
Yeah.
turn up. And then
Yeah.
things happen.
See? That's the thing too, is like for me, when I have a submissive who doesn't listen to me,
Mhm.
I turn into a very I'm gonna say this nicely. I'm very mean, guys. I am. I'm a mean dominant. And to the point where I will have you questioning your thought of even worshiping me. But
Oh,
they always come
I like
back.
that. I like that.
They're like, should I? Am I really? I was like, are you even like, because, and it's never like mean to the point where I'm like, you're garbage and that's it. I just
Right.
say stuff like, why are you wasting my time?
Hmm.
You came here for a reason. I didn't seek you out, right?
Right.
You came to me, you're supposed to A, B, C, D, F, G, and you didn't do it, just like drinking the water and stuff like that. I think that shit's torture when my dominant does that to me. I fucking hate that shit. Don't tell me to drink water. All I do is drink water, god damn it. Maybe I want and they were like, did you drink a soda? I don't need that shit. And then I'm drinking soda because now I'm being rebellious. But
Right. No,
um
okay, so let's talk about that. Like
yeah.
what do you do with a sub that
Uh-huh.
wants to be rebellious because they desire more punishment?
I think it depends on what part of the play we're in, right?
Mhm.
And are we doing this just to test the waters with them? Are they
Mhm.
pushing boundaries or not pushing boundaries, but like, rebelling to the point where they want more attention or they want something a certain way? Maybe they're not communicating that. If I
Mhm.
notice that properly, I'm going to sit them down, pause everything. What can we do better? What do we need to do? Right.
Yeah.
But if it's something just like me being primal brat, I'm doing things to purposely piss you off. I'm doing things blatantly just to piss you
Okay.
the fuck off because I
Now
want the most extreme. And
I
if that's what you're doing,
definitely
then I'm going to go the extreme with you
right,
within, the allotted conversation, discussions. But like I said, if it's
absolutely.
something between the two, but like, look, Miss J, like you said,
No,
as
that's how I feel. That's how I feel
yeah,
because and I am definitely a switch. So
hmm
I understand the other side, and I know me being a brat and how much I love to push boundaries. I want to push your nerves. I want to all the limits, like just to fuck it, just to see like what I can get out of that, So I feel like when I am like in a more dominant space, and I know that about myself, and I know people are capable of doing that. I feel like, obviously we're going to have a negotiation. You're going to tell me all the things, all your
yeah,
limits, blah, 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 blah. We're going to make sure everything's safe and whatnot.
yeah,
But when you start behaving like that to me, I feel like, oh, maybe it is time to turn it up. Like it's time
yeah.
to go for another level because you're not getting enough from what I'm giving right now. Um,
hmm
and maybe like the first
You've
time or second
stimulated it.
time, I might like, maybe the first time I'll kind of like overlook it. But if it keeps happening, yeah, it's definitely time to like step up like the
Mhm.
intensity level.
No, I agree. But I think definitely for me, just because Miss J's a little slow sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I get into a rotation and I get
Yeah.
into a routine, excuse me. I get into routine and
You
that's
talk
my
about
thing.
this and
So
I'm going to hop back in.
oh yeah, sure, go ahead.
Hmm?
So when I go into these type of modes, I always have to figure out is it me or is it something that my submissive is trying to reach out for? So is it me just going off of, oh, they're just being a little extra because I'm usually a little extra, or is it something that they actually want change in something, or they want to be a little more hardcore, they want to test waters with something else? then it gives me an opportunity to have that discussion. I always, like I said, I believe in safe words for everything. And safe words doesn't mean just like in dangerous situations. Safe words also goes for like you're having an uncomfortable conversation or a safe space. You want to make sure that you're having a safe environment of all types, free of judgment to have these communications. So even if it's something, what I would think is, or like if I'm a submissive going to my dominant and Ms. D's my dominant, and I feel like she should smack me around more, right? And she's like, oh, we never had the conversation before, so what's like the sexy moment to do it, I guess. So it would be, hey, pause, my word is kumquat, hey, kumquat, everything cease, hey, I want to have a discussion, I would like you to be more physical with me in that way, or what have you, right? But these are conversations you have to have with your dominant and your submissives before play. Usually you could have certain things like to be adjusted in the middle of it, but it's always good to enjoy yourself. And also, again, having, again, teasing and denial doesn't always have to be a super hardcore, or not, I don't want to say violent in a bad way, but like in a bad way where you're going to be hurt and scathed mentally, physically, or what have you. uh but everybody's different, right? Everybody's different. They're going to have their moment. And I want to go ahead and put that on. We're going to have our moment, and you just have to enjoy yourself with it. Let me just go over to these comments. Excuse me. Okay, this. All right. So, as I say to mascots, I always do love to push the limits, which is great, but not everybody's like that, right? Even, and also, just because you like to be pushed to your limits, I'm also someone who loves to be pushed to my limits. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need to change gears. Sometimes you have to, because one, it's going to get to a point where it's not fun anymore. And again, our hardcore belief here is, what's the point of doing all this if we're not going to have fun, right? It should be a pleasurable and enjoyable moment for everybody. But what I'm going to go ahead, let me see here. But yeah, pretty much like, think about it too. It's like, if you're thinking about the whole thing about teasing and denial, teasing, it could be like the mean type of school, teasing, or like your coworkers or whatever the heck everybody's into. Everybody has a fetish, everybody has a thing. But like for me, it could also be something where it's just a little more, pleasant. It doesn't have to be hardcore, and you could still be pushed to your limits. So give me one moment. All right. All righty. I'm just waiting. All night long. Me and Miss D are singing to each other. I don't know if you guys can hear that. All night long. All night.
All
Anyway,
night. How long can I edge you? All night. All night. That's how
yeah.
long.
Sorry. My dinner just got done. I'm excited.
What are you
Anyway.
having?
I'm having, chef, what are we having? Boneless pork boneless pork ribs and pork ribs and pasta salad. That's it.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Love
It's
it.
all, we got Puerto Rican flavors. We're excited, and some type of
Mm-hmm.
Italian pasta salad. Well, I say Italian because there's Italian dressing. That's it. But with that in mind, hello again. How are you?
Oh,
So,
listen, I'm
Miss
back.
D,
To
I love that.
deny.
But I will say, Miss D, a question for you. So, what is like a most memorable time you had a good experience when it came to uh teasing and denial session?
Oh, a session?
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay,
you see
so
my plate.
I don't
Sorry.
know if I have my favorite moment did not come from a session. My favorite moment like came from like a real moment and they were
Mhm.
kind of upset about it and I didn't give a fuck. So
Oh,
I
hell
was
yeah.
at one of my parties.
Fuck out of here.
Um no, is this one of my favorite? I don't know if it's one of my favorites, but it's definitely like one of my favorite, like most recent. Like,
Hmm.
I had somebody like I was seeing like come to one of my parties, but they have been like real like shady to me lately. Like, I mean, not checking in, not keeping up, like with all the things, right? So then they
Hmm.
came to my party like super last minute, bought a ticket super last minute, and I didn't even, honestly I didn't even think they were gonna show up. So then, not only like did you show up, haven't talked to me for a while, then you thought we was gonna do a thing. Oh no! Why would you think that? Oh no! Oh no, sweetheart! Oh
Oh,
no!
you're
And then
stupid.
like so now they're like a little bit begging, right? And I kind of like that. Like I kind of like a little begging situation, like because like they're like, oh my god, like looks so good, da 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 da. And then they got on their knees, right? Like then they
Hmm.
got. I'm sitting on the bed, and this is fully at one of my events. And they got on their knees and was just like, well, let me, let me just eat it. Let me just service you,
Hmm.
and that's all I need. And if
Hmm.
anybody knows me, I am a oral deviant. I need in one head from everybody at all times,
I need that on a
constantly
shirt. I need that oral deviant. I need to
deviant,
put somebody put
right?
that on
So
a chat. I'm gonna
there is
wait, 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 wait.
it's a very hard task for Miss D to turn down head, and especially from somebody I know will give it to me the right way. And when I say I looked at that man on his knees and told him no, and he could not believe. Like I turned down head. I said, absolutely not. You won't be tasting any of this tonight.
Okay.
And I was just like, that's what you get. That's what you get.
Okay.
But that
Do
was
it.
definitely like I guess my favorite like latest moment. Like, yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
You like
Me,
denying? I like denying.
I like denying. I like being mean, but it's you know what's crazy? It's a natural situation though. It's
Mm-hmm.
such a natural thing where I'm just like I have a very low bullshit tolerance.
Yeah.
And my whole thing is just like once I'm not getting what I want, be it dom or submissive, I'm just like I'm out. I'm not
Baby,
gonna even
no.
acknowledge you. I'm not do better. Do better.
And that's bad because honestly, like I'm that way in and outside of kink. Like
Yeah. No, that's literally.
I'm not complex. I'm not one of them girls that's gonna sit there and argue with you. I don't go back and forth. It's very much millennial deuces.
Just Homer Simpson disappearing into the shrub. I don't got time.
I will
Grandpa taking the hat
disappear
off.
into the shrugs. Like
Yeah.
you don't gotta worry about me,
Me-
sweetheart.
no, but I think my favorite though is I want to say it was like probably my first successful session, and I say successful because I
It
always feel
takes a
shame.
while to
It
get
does.
that
'Cause I always
going.
feel
Like
shame. Like, am I being
your
too
first session
mean?
is not going to be something honestly that you really want to remember for real, for real. If
Honestly,
you really continue to elevate and educate yourself, your first session is
hmm
not something you are like going to look back on and like be the
just like
happy
losing your
person.
virginity, guys. It's
Yeah.
not always going to be great, and that's okay, right? Everybody's journey
Hmm.
is different. However, this denial session it was literally nothing penetrative, nothing was like being inserted nowhere, nothing was
Yep.
great. He just body worshipped me the whole time and
Hmm.
was begging to be part of paradise or Eden. And
Ooh,
I talk about this guy all the time. Shout
Eden.
out, you know who you are. But he's
Oh,
like, please, please, goddess, please, 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 let me into Eden. I need to go to paradise. I need this. And it would just be kissing my thighs, something like that. Just very simple.
love.
And I was just like, no. And then like he'll be like at that point where he's just like frenzied, like he needs it.
Yeah.
And I would just be calling him like puppy, good boy, stuff like that. And he fucking was beautiful. I was like, I did a great job today. This is nice.
Yeah.
Like that was my emotion after. Like that's how great it was. 10 out of 10 would
Do
recommend.
you like to be a dominant like with women?
With women,
Or
no.
no?
With women, and this is so toxic, but for me, women are so on a pedestal for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I can only worship a woman. I can
Mm,
only, like, if I only had $2 and my man needed $2, I'm giving her three because I'm borrowing it from him.
period.
Like, I was like, we don't need the money. She does. Give her what she needs. And I think I don't know if I told you a story, like the first time I went to like it was a birthday party I went to for myself, and it was a belly dancing place.
Okay.
Ma'am, I've never handed over my wallet so quickly to a belly dancer who didn't even know
Look,
my fucking
the
name.
right girl.
Yeah, she was doing her little hip thing. I was like, I got $400.
I
Give
was
this
at
to her.
the Devour Munch. I was so excited to go to that. Shout out to Devour. They do a beautiful job with their munch. Oh, listen, I love this comment, Divine.
Say
Because
what?
that is real shit.
When ignore the fuck out of you, but no. Look,
But I was at
look.
Devour Munch. It is a POC.
Hmm.
It is a BIPOC, queer
Hell
focused,
yeah.
trans focused munch, and it's held at the Nest. And it is a collective of individuals and lifestyle that I know and love, and
Hmm.
it is a great time. And their playlist is top tier.
Okay.
It's a vibe, and it's potluck. Eat some food, drink some wine. It's a great, great, great time. But we were there. We were playing like a game, and
Ooh.
somebody asked me, like, I forgot what the question was. Like, it was like,
Hmm.
oh, like, what do you like love that nobody would ever know, like, or something like
What?
that. It wasn't something like that, but it was something. What do you
Okay.
love? And like my friend was just like, I was like, oh, I don't know what to say about myself or whatever. And he was just like, oh, like that answer would be women. I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. It was just like something about like what trumps all. And it was like,
Yeah. Women.
period. Yes.
Yep.
He was like, oh yeah, you and beautiful women. Oh, it's a wrap. I said, you know what, friend?
Yep.
Thanks for seeing me. Thanks for knowing that about me.
You knew me before I knew me, and I appreciate that.
I
I appreciate that,
loved
Jordan.
it. Because a cute girl will give me every time. Let's talk about this.
First of all, guys, this is our Kofi. This is our Kofi bot. She likes to remind y'all, donate, help us out. Let us strive for
Sophie
the
Five
stars.
says, give us a little change
A little
so
change.
we can keep talking. My camera's angled really bad, guys, but I'm telling you, my boobs look great in this
First
outfit.
of all,
Okay.
no, Miss D, I love you to death. You don't. Nobody sees her jiggle for free. Okay, you go to her events. You go if you go to her free one, then you go and buy her a drink. And if I'm there, you're gonna buy us both chicken wings. That's what you're gonna do.
Period. Some chicken
That's
wings,
it.
some cheesesteak rolls.
Lemon
Let me
pepper or
see.
garlic parm, something.
Child. No, okay. I know we're talking about teasing and denial, and I can talk about that to the cows come on. But just because you said that, I think this is so funny. What is it with people like not buying drinks anymore? Like I buy drinks for my like when I'm out when I see a cute girl, I'm
Mhm.
buying her a drink. Like when
Yeah.
I say I get more drinks brought for me by
Mhm.
women than men, I think it's so funny. Like
Yeah. You know what? I think it's crazy
they're
because me and you have been out, and I know for a fact we have bought rounds of shots, especially. Nobody does that no more. And I'm like, okay, maybe they're
no,
trying to
like I'm
be
like, oh, we having a good
cool
time.
and
Let me
shit.
get around.
Now, look, honestly, you know what though? But wings cook tater tots. If somebody knows me and gives me some tater tots, I might meet you in a parking lot.
I might need the loaded tots. I like a lot of
First
things.
of all, have
I
you
like
been
a
to
lot of
Tattoo
things.
Moms in Philly?
Yes, I haven't
Their
been though in a long time.
tots. You know what? I might go for my birthday.
A lot of burlesque shows that I am
Hmm.
dying to go to.
I know. I haven't been in the
But
Philly scene in a
they got
while.
tots. They got the tots.
Tots. They got the tots with the vegan cheese, and you couldn't even tell the difference.
No, no. See Miss J, you
No.
lost me.
No, no,
Okay.
no, no. Because I would tell you
Listen,
something.
I
I am a
love
straight
a
cheesy girl.
vegan
I love
place.
cheese. I love
I
dairy.
love a vegan restaurant. I can do it
Ma'am.
all. But one thing I can't do is vegan fucking
Ma'am.
cheese.
Ma'am, I want to tell you right now. Okay. Yes, Tattoo Moms is that shit. No, I agree because you know me, like I'm okay with vegan stuff and all that good shit. Like whatever, that's your own thing. I'm a meat girl. I like all the good shit that's gonna kill me. Fuck it, we
Yeah.
live once. But when a place can trick me into eating their food and me not notice,
And you didn't
that's a
notice.
thing. That's a
Okay.
thing. I didn't notice
See
until
now,
after
okay,
somebody said
I
something.
would take that. I don't know if I can go into it knowing it's vegan cheese. I'm
Yeah,
not
and I'm like,
good
can
at
I have
that.
a vegan cheese thing? Like, I'm not gonna order it on purpose. I'm gonna be
Mm.
like, can I have the tots with the cheese sauce? They're like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, wait, this is vegan cheese? They're like, yeah, it's vegan cheese. And I'm like, I feel like you should have told me that beforehand. I feel bamboozled, but it's
Yeah,
good.
don't surprise me with these.
Don't do
Honestly,
that.
don't do that.
But hey,
But
Gucci, I mean,
I do want to know, like, with denial, are you the type that likes to deny and like completely like shut it down, right? You are
mhm.
like, don't touch me, don't look at me,
Oh
like type
yeah.
of thing. Or do you like to deny but also like touch them and they can I like to deny and touch you and you cannot touch me.
Mm-hmm. Well, again going back to the primal play. That's how I get a lot of my partners. The rules are set. Do not touch me. You only get to say like maybe
Mm.
3 words in the span of like 10 minutes.
Uh,
Like I get intricate,
three
and if they
words
go
every 10 minutes.
three
Three
words every
words.
10 minutes, make that shit count. One, two to the
Y'all
point.
better be
Guess what?
adding this to the docket. Miss J be really giving y'all
Yo,
tea. She
they
really
be doing
gives y'all
that. They be
tea.
getting frustrated. I can ignore them anytime I want. I will talk to the person next to you. I will flirt with the person across the bar. You're not going to talk to me. You're not going to stop
Mm-hmm.
me. You're not going to check me.
Mm-hmm.
However, if it gets to a point where, like, but mind you, I'll also be touching them. I'll be like whispering again. I'm very good with my voice, especially because
Yeah.
if we're doing it just like one on one, I purposely like tying up my partners or like making sure they sit on their hands or something so they can't touch me while
Yeah.
I'm caressing them the whole time.
I have a
And
family
I'm saying the dirtiest, kinkiest shit to them.
like that.
And I'm just like, oh, yeah, you like that? Yeah, you want me to do
I
this so
love that.
bad?
I have a fantasy for sure. Like, and
Yeah.
it definitely has to be done with like a sub type of situation, right? Like, I want to take them out to like a club.
Mhm.
Oh, we love slutty poetry.
Oh,
Divine,
they
listen,
do?
people that do not know Divine,
Thank you for
please,
letting me know.
she must be known. She is a great poet. She throws
Gang,
kink
gang.
events, very safe kink events. They're vetted, and she is just overall just a fantastic person.
I just
And
learned
y'all
something.
are on social media. Comment your social media, Divine.
Please, 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 because I want to make sure if you, I'm pretty sure you're following us already, but I want to make sure I'm following
She
you on my
definitely
personal
does. She
page.
definitely does. And we got to get her on here like as soon as
Don't worry, I'll
possible.
be Google her
She's one
later
of
on
those
the
people
John.
that need to be on here ASAP because she got a
Exactly.
lot to say.
I didn't know
I
tattoo moms
love
did
when she
that.
go in.
Shit, I'm about to do that shit.
I love it. But what the fuck was I talking about?
How about
Oh,
you?
okay. So the fantasy, right?
Yeah.
They definitely like need to be. It's a sub situation, you know, and I am in my
Mhm.
dom bag, but I want to take them to a club, right?
Mhm.
And this is definitely like torturous like punishment, like
Mhm.
somebody that like really is like craving like me. I'm probably like
Mhm.
already been denying them like for a minute, and then like you are getting excited because you think like I'm going to like take you to a club and we're gonna like do all the spicy things, and no, you're gonna follow me around. I don't want you to be too close, just
Yeah.
follow me around like a
Yeah.
little bit, like 15 paces,
Mhm.
and you're gonna watch me all night flirt with everyone and touch people and do
Yeah.
things and just stay right there. And I'm not going to say a word to you, but I
Mhm.
better, when I look around the room, I better be able to lock eyes with you.
Mhm. I
And I
love
want to
that.
do that. And I want to do that.
You know what that brings me to is the whole situation. I'm gonna put this up real quick though. And this actually goes into what we were trying to talk, we were
Wow.
trying to accomplish. Human furniture. I have made submissives do the denial teasing situation, and in the
Mhm.
middle of a club, there's no chairs. Have them make themselves into a bench for me,
Yes. I can't
and I'm
fuss.
just like, I need to sit, and then like mine just yelling it, not even looking at them. I
Yeah.
need to sit, and then they just do their thing, and then they're there the whole time. And then people looking at me like, "How the fuck is this bitch sitting in the middle of a club?" I'm like, "I have superpowers. Leave me alone.
I have superpowers,
I have
obviously.
superpowers.
Do
Power."
you not see this ottoman underneath me?
Yeah. You guys don't have your
It's
own?
actually quite comfortable. Would you like a seat as well?
Yeah. Like, no, look, only for women though. I would only allow that for women.
Oh,
I'm like,
absolutely.
no, I'm like, mamas, you need to
Absolutely.
sit. You need to sit. This is a comfy chair, and it's heated.
And it's heated. Yo, did you see that shit I posted on my stories with the girl just reading a book with the guy like underneath? She's like laying on him like he's a couch, and he's wrapped in Saran wrap. He's wrapped in
Mhm.
Saran wrap, and she's just like reading my book, like, oh, this is so.
I
Getting
think I saw
confident.
something like that. If not, I saw one where it was I'm assuming a male dominant. I don't know the full story. It was a quick video I saw, but it was
Yeah.
like a male I'm assuming male because that's what it
Okay.
looked like on everything. But
Okay.
they wrapped their partner in saran wrap. They were just
Ooh.
lying on the bed like a mummy, and he was caressing them the whole time. And then, but he only had a split between the legs, so he can occasionally, do the thing. And I was just like, you know what? First of all, you
You
could show
know
this on
what?
Instagram,
You know
but
what?
also, I think I need to step up my game. That's hot.
Yeah, that's hot.
That's hot. First of all, look, I understand I don't like if you know Miss J, if you know me very well, I don't put my money or anything on celebrities. I don't do none of that. But I will say Paris Hilton had me in a chokehold growing up.
Listen,
Like
I was
that's
I
hot.
literally, if you didn't say it, I was. I said, listen,
She
we
was,
are very like pro black and brown over here.
yeah, 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 yeah,
But
yeah.
my girl Paris, my
With the little
the
Tinkerbell.
iconic moments will forever BT.
Yeah, no, honestly. It's still
And the
something that's in my
way
I'm like,
that
oh.
she gaslighted us and talked with a fake voice for years,
Yeah.
and people don't know that that bitch voice is deep as
Oh
fucking fuck.
yeah. She's very intelligent. She talks to like I think the
The
UN and stuff or
smartest
something. I don't
person,
know
like the
exactly,
smartest
but she
brain.
fights for people's rights for stuff. I don't know what she does.
Absolutely.
Again, I don't give that shit about celebrities like that. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
Yeah,
and if you know me, I love Cardi B. I love Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not giving them my money like that or my attention. Every time I watch you, you're getting money from me. I don't got time. Y'all give me that money.
Paris Hilton has done nothing for me personally. I don't think she has. Sal. I don't think she has. But
Wow.
yeah, no, I am definitely like into the denial of things. Um and yeah, like I'm looking forward to like actually like locking in like with the perfect sub for me because everybody has the perfect sub for them.
Hmm.
Um and I've been like vetting a few people and can't wait to like really like lock it in and secure some things
Hmm.
because yeah, man, the I feel like my more dominant energy has been like bubbling to the top, right? Like bubbling, and I'm kind of like over it, and
I get it.
I need to take it out.
You know what? I think for me, my more submissive side has been coming out in the recent years.
Oh, okay, so we're
But
switching energies
I
here.
know, but you know what it is
We're
though? But my Dom
swapping.
side is so prominent because, like I said, I don't take no shit. I just, if you don't give me what I need and want or answer
Mhm.
the questions in my Piscean fucking rhythm at that moment, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a dud. I'm out. I'm not
Yo,
dealing
and
with
I be
this.
doing shit and don't even realize it. So I went to a party this weekend, throw by
Hmm.
Zoe and his girlfriend, Peach, and they always have great events. Love their events. They usually are on Fet like titled like a BBW event, hotel party. He
Hmm.
had the whole floor. It was great vibes. I knew so many people in there. There were so many people that were at my event and other people, friends of mine. It was a great time. But I walked in that bitch, and at some point I was like, I'm like kind of tired of like men at these events, like these full play events, like waiting for like the girls to kind of like dress down and waiting. And I understand, like, yes, patiently wait for us to get in the mood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yes, 100%. But like, what do y'all be doing? Like, I literally was just like, it's too many of y'all in here dressed. I need every man in here to take their pants off, or I won't take them seriously. And some
Wait.
girl was just like, bitch, I need you to stop dominating space. I was like, I didn't even know I was doing that.
No,
I
I
was just like, I literally don't understand why there's so many pants on.
no, that's boss
What
bitch. No,
what
no,
are
no,
you
no.
do? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What actually are you doing?
But it's the audacity. That's what I'm
It's the
saying.
audacity. It's the audacity.
Like, men, we love y'all. We do. We truly do. But here's the thing. Why? And I understand the respect and consent situation, which is a must, 100%.
Yeah.
But again, I'm all about inspiring. What are you doing to get me to get my clothes off? What are
Baby.
you doing? Are you taking your stuff off too? Because I need to know.
But I was just like in the vibe. Like I was just in a sexy vibe. And I
Are
was
they
like,
even on theme, or are they just trying to wear Tim boots and some
no, like there was no
Jordan? I don't know.
theme. So that's
I don't pay
cool.
attention to men.
Because there's some events, parties that don't have no theme. Love that. Not
Yeah,
an issue. There was no theme. So everybody's just in there chilling. Like, and there's
yeah,
like a whole nother room for like just like food, bar,
yeah,
relaxation if you need like to chill out. And then there's a whole nother like for like
yeah,
full on play. And listen, like I just want everyone, even like chilling. Like I just want it to be a little sexy. And
yeah,
at first, like people was doing a little too much chilling. I was like, I need drop the pants,
yeah. Dropping pins.
drop the
Oh wait,
pants.
sorry, but you ever seen? Oh damn, this is like a meme from like early 2000s. From oh my god, what was his name? Captain something. It was a Nigerian movie that came over here in the States. And there was this one thing, it was like drop your cookies. So every time I think about somebody dropping their pants or something, I think about drop your cookies. They
Drop
drop your
your
cookies.
cookies.
I'm like, yeah, drop your cookies. I'm like, I don't know. But I think what the situation with that is just like it's all about comfortability in the space. And like
Yeah.
honestly, I think it's hard. And just to go back on what you were saying about stop doming the space, right?
Hmm.
It's hard when you're in this lifestyle and are someone who has been a dominant or has been trained in that or just even a submissive. We get what needs to be done. And
Hmm.
unfortunately, women have low bullshit tolerance where we're just like, hurry up and get it done. I don't have to. Why are we waiting? Like,
Right.
why? We knew what we were signing up for. You know what I mean? I don't know. For certain things, consent is key. But I don't think that because I do that with friends or like situations where
Okay.
I have to apologize after. I'm like, I'm sorry for doming you because
Like
you
I
were
turned it
getting
up a
me
little too
to a
much.
level.
I turned it up a little too much.
Look, look. Yeah, I was just like chill. I was like, I'm done. I
Listen,
can't.
but
I
Miss
can't.
J and Miss D are searching for the ones that want the turn up. We're searching for the ones that like to be teased and denied.
Yes. And can go either the hardcore way with degradation or they
Mhm.
can do it the sweet, mommy dommy thing. We like that too. We like the sweetness.
Yes.
Doesn't have
Yes.
to be mean. Yeah, guys. We love that. If that's what you're into,
There's
look, if
so
somebody
many
again
layers.
partner, I
There's
get
so
it.
many layers to
Yeah.
doming. It does
It
not
could
have
be
to look
both.
like one thing. If somebody is telling you that, they lying to you.
Oh yeah.
They're lying to
Because that's
you.
part of aftercare, guys. Also, remember that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Aftercare.
Mhm.
Nobody should be not torturing you, but like going to the hardcore situation through the whole thing
Right.
and then not bringing you back down in a good space.
Oh, listen, I tell people constantly how much I love aftercare. I love it
Mhm.
so much that I like to
Mhm.
provide aftercare even not after my own things. Like
Yeah.
I love when someone else is doing something and I can provide the aftercare for them, like to step
Mhm.
in and take care of their bottom or their sub, and I like help out and provide a service for them, making sure that they're in a good space and rubbing
Mhm.
them down, giving them water, telling them how beautiful they are, whatever they need at that moment. Like I love that. Like I love to do that for other people. So imagine how much I love to do that, like for my own situation. Like
Exactly.
that is just a thing for me.
No, I think aftercare is so beautiful. That's why I also really love what is the word I'm looking for? The cuddle party situations. Like I
Yeah.
love the fact that we could all just cuddle after, guys. We could just
Oh
literally
my
cuddle.
gosh. Yes, I love drop the pants.
Drop them pants, sir, right now.
No, facts. Nah, but I
Wait.
love a cuddle party situation, but um it's
Mhm.
very different because sometimes like people hear me say like cuddle party and they think like it's definitely sexy and it's not.
No.
I mean I guess like adjacent, but it's really about focusing on
I think it can. I think, but
scent.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
No, I think it goes into that people assume it's sexy and not intimate. I think they get it
Yeah,
confused. And
there it
it's
is.
like, no, it's
There,
intimate.
it's
Yes.
about
You could still be
intimacy.
kind of boo loving. You could still be like petting each other's hair, whatever, whatever. But at the end, it's not, I don't want to see you sucking on your girl's titty or sucking
Right.
on
And
somebody's
you know
titty
what?
while we're
I
cuddle partying,
actually went
guys.
to a cuddle event where they even allowed like I guess kissing, and I think some people that were kissing were like couples, like they
Yeah.
real life couples, like
Yeah.
But for the most part, like yeah, it is a non like no heavy petting like type of
Yeah.
thing. Like it
Do
is
that in the
very
rooms, y'all.
yeah, it's very focused on intimacy and honestly, like from a very platonic
No,
way.
yeah.
Not saying that you can't come with your partner, but it is for people that have trouble with saying
Intimate.
no and how
Hmm.
to practice consent. These cuddle parties really are about practicing consent,
Yeah.
and saying no and be comfortable, but not just for that person trying to speak up for themselves, but also
Mhm.
for that person that does not understand no. Like these cuddle parties are good for you too to practice getting rejected. That is a good thing for someone to step out and practice, like getting
Mhm.
told no by someone that you're very attracted to, or by someone that you're not even that much attracted to, and they still have the right to tell you
Yeah.
no. So cuddle parties for so many different reasons
Mhm.
are really great for the community, and I highly, highly suggest that you attend one, find one. Yeah,
I agree.
they're beautiful.
We should do one. If we did a cuddle
I
party,
am. I
y'all,
am. I'm trying to collab with somebody, in the
ma'am,
talks, of doing a lot
let
of
me
things. We
know.
got a lot of things coming up. Everybody that has attend the feast, I'm gonna say it again. If you have
Make sure you
attended
give me my text, ma'am.
if you have attended the feast, you will be receiving a text message
The
tonight.
first one or the last one or all of them?
It, the first one, the last one, all of them. If you have been
All
to
I'm
one,
saying it. No, I'm joking. I'm just making life difficult. That's
you're going
me
to receive a
being
message
difficult.
from me telling you about my next
That's
event.
cool.
You get
Because I'll be seeing
exclusive
you at your cookout anyway.
first.
I'm
You will
like,
be
first of
getting
all,
text tonight. And you got 48 hours once you receive this text message until I drop that flyer on social media, on Eventbrite, on Fed, on LSS, on Meetup, on any site you can think of, Instagram, Twitter. You have 48 hours to buy it at a discounted rate because, I love my peoples. Like, and I'm going to give people
exactly.
that show love to me, come out to my shit. You're going to know about it first. You want to get the discounted rate first and before the public does. So look for that text message tonight. In about an hour, you won't get it. And you got 48 hours to buy that
Don't
ticket.
worry,
And the
y'all. I'll
ticket
be
will
stalking it
allow
and I'll share it.
it is not vetted.
Okay.
I'm not trying to give out too much information, but this is a not vetted event, so the tickets are not super pricey, but they will be going up again once I drop the flyer to
Wait,
the regular.
is this the thing you were talking about last time?
I mean, I talked about a lot because your girl is
I'm
super
talking
busy.
about the thing
I got
exclusive
events on top of
that I
events
can
on top of
rent a
events booked.
room.
So I don't know which one I told you about.
I'm talking about the one for what the hell? What was it? I get to rent a room. I don't want to say all the details.
Oh no, baby.
Okay.
That ain't
That's the one.
that
I'm
is
saving a
not
little
even
bit
the
of coin
one.
for that,
This
John.
that's not even that one. That one's gonna be insane.
Miss D. Keep
Insane.
yo, you always get me posted, yo.
That
Guys,
one's gonna
come,
be
come, come, come.
insane. Just be prepared, okay? But no. This is gonna be great. This is definitely gonna be very
Hmm.
sexy vibes. Okay, and that will be dropping on Tuesday for the masses. But if you have attended any of the feasts,
Gucci.
rather the first one, the second one, both doesn't matter. You will be getting a text message tonight from me, giving you the details of all things happening. Yeah, what's Divine talking about? Yes, listen, I'm trying to
Good.
put it together a cuddle situation with another young lady. Her name is also Miss D, but she's out of New York. She now lives here in Philly, and she does some great cuddle parties for POC women. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to all the things, the mini
I
list
love
of
it.
things we got coming up.
I'm excited. I want it now. Please. Thank you.
Right, yo,
Please.
I literally want to scream to the top of my lungs like about these new venues I got,
Ma'am.
these new parties I got. I want to scream it, y'all. Like
Yeah.
I want to let y'all know so bad. Like
I want
I
it
have an
now.
event every single month from April to September outside of my munches that you're not gonna want to miss.
I love this. I love it. Miss D be working. She is the kinky host, y'all. She is the kinky host. You have any questions,
Trying.
anything, you got inspiration, you want to send her stuff, make sure you're always hitting her up directly, respectfully, always.
Always.
And that's it. Like I said, to be fair, Miss D got
And
us
also for
all
Miss J,
anticipating.
if you're interested in getting any of her packages, Miss J does all of this work for us.
Oh
All
my
of
God,
this
yeah.
background, all of this stuff moving on the
All of
screen,
this.
all our whole entire Instagram
QR
page, our
codes.
Reddit, our Twitter, our Facebook. Miss J does the work, and she is that girl that you want to run your social media accounts. So I'm just saying,
Yeah.
just book her. It's just smart for your business to book her.
Honestly, it really is because I got nothing to do but focus on it, guys. Literally, the amount of time I bug Miss D with just like, do you even like this picture? She's like, bitch, yes, I like everything you do. Hurry up and do it. And I'm like, okay. And I just do it. I'm always down. I'm always open. You guys want to quote? I'm pretty reasonable. I ain't gonna lie because I like doing what I do. And
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty much it. But guys, it's at the end of our show.
It is. It
It
is.
is.
And
We've been talking good. We've been talking about teasing and denial. But if you also heard a little after that, we were talking about human furniture, which is a great passion of mine. Great fucking passion of mine. Season 2 is about things Jazz or Miss J wants to talk about that deals with making men feel bad.
absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? I honestly, Miss J, I'm just putting this out there. Miss J don't know I'm about to say this, but I know somebody that, you know, does human furniture. And maybe we should just have them on the show too to talk about their experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please, 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 please. If you're hearing this, please let them know. Just let them know. Just come on in. Just come
Yeah,
on in next.
that'd be a fun
Wait, not
party.
this Wednesday or not Wednesday. Oh my God, not this Sunday. What Sunday is that? What's the following Sunday?
Right.
What's our next Sunday? When our next live episode, we're gonna be
In
hopefully
in
having a
2 weeks,
guest. The
we record
23rd.
live every other week, but you can still watch this every week, every Sunday at 8:30 on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. It is just a replay of the
Spotify, all
episode,
of that
but we are
joint.
live uh every other listen, I'm saying Wednesday, girl.
Yeah.
Sunday at 8:30, and we are on
I said
Spotify as
Wednesday too. Where'd
well,
that come from?
YouTube, Twitch, all the things. So definitely tune in.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
But
also on
y'all,
Kick now too, y'all. If you know what Kick is as a streamer, we're on there too. I don't
yes,
know
most
what we're doing over there, but we doing over there.
we doing it. We doing it.
We're doing it. We're the only
We doing
kinky
it.
thing over there. So
Yeah,
go support us there. Also,
absolutely.
yeah.
And
Excited,
we love you
excited,
guys.
excited.
Thank you
It
for
was a
being
pleasure. It was an
here.
honor. And
Yes.
we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye bye
You
bye.
know I don't play right. Just give me the word. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word. You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna